Hi everybody, it's Susie and it's the end of December 2011. I wanted to make a special project dedicated to all of the viewers and subscribers to my channel Suzie Crafter 10 and my blog and on Facebook. A dedication to Wild Orchid Crafts, as I've been with them for one full year on their design team. So with that said, I wanted to put something together a little bit different than the norm, which is usually vintage. I've decided to go a little bit on the wild side, doing something for the wild bunch, incorporating a lot of items from my stash, as well as flowers and other embellishments from Wild Orchid Crafts. And I'd like to present to you a retro item that I've worked so hard on to make it look pretty, to be done in time for the end of the year so I can share it with you. So here we go. This is a black and white actual top hat that is made of very heavy weighted chipboard that was altered, that is actually wearable by a human person. This will fit on your head. And let me just explain to you what I did. I used some papers that I had from K&Company, which is one of my favorite lines. It's an old paper stack that I have. And in that paper stack, I don't know the name, but I'll put it in the drop-down box below. I'm actually sitting on my bed right now because I was looking for a place that I would have plenty of space to show this to you. The papers are on with the Mod Podge in black and white. All of the edges were sanded down nice and smooth. I put a little vintage photo on there because in the beginning I was thinking about going like kind of vintage a little. But then once I started with the black and white, I thought I'd go retro by adding the red and have it look really vibrant and bright. And as you can see, I've got a lot going on here. I've got black and white mesh in the background that's fanned out. On the white mesh I have some scattered red sequins. I've got a stick pin here with a pearl. I have some very beautiful red flourish leaves that are crystal scattered all around here, just to give it a really nice clean touch to kind of push out some of the black and white and bring out some of the colors from behind. And that's what I was trying to achieve, and I certainly did that with the black and white, pulling it out with the red and the cream and white flowers. These red roses, all the red roses that you see here are the ones that I made. I made some very large bud roses and larger roses here. They came out really nice. Here I have some berries that I pulled off of a very big berry stem. I have the white berries from Wild Orchid Crafts here that are just beautiful. I love working with those. Wild Orchid Crafts cream colored roses, Wild Orchid Crafts red mini roses. I'll have all the numbers in the drop down box below. Wild Orchid Crafts, absolutely my favorite gorgeous calla lily flowers. Ladies, any project, they look so beautiful. Wild Orchid Crafts shooting pearls, just outstanding. My absolute favorite to use on almost every single project that I make. Wild Orchid Crafts, beautiful flower down here, and in an ivory as well. One of their trellis roses here, my favorite, very large one, so very beautiful. And over here you've got this really beautiful crystal daisy there with the rhinestone in the center. Another small daisy right over here for an accent next to the red flourish, and this big silver leaf from a Christmas thingy that I got from Michael's, a big black crystal bead, some red pearls and cream colored pearls scattered around here. You've got some more Wild Orchid Crafts roses and curly roses in there. Here's some more, just really beautiful. I don't want to get too close. This flower right here, I didn't like it at first, but then I played with it, and so I decided to use that because I made that one. And again, the Wild Orchid Craft berry there. some other red berries and flat rhinestones, and a very pretty like nylon material silver daisy with sparkles and a daisy in the center. Just adorable, with some Wild Orchid Crafts stick pins that I had added my own crystal beads and pearls and gold spacers there. Again, another silver leaf. My roses, again, all the big ones, and the bud roses are all the ones that I had made here. And you'll see there's a cream color, almost like an off-white Chinese braid that goes around the top of the band and the bottom. The center band was all hand painted with a solid red acrylic paint, and then on top of that I used a sparkle paint to go over that with 2 coats. That was very nice. And of course the edges here, I just used some vintage photo. And getting to the back of the hat, it's a beautiful satin black bow that's tied. There's some white vintage lace here, along with some black vintage lace I had from my stash, and just incorporating some of this really pretty red metallic pearl. And just as a finishing touch, I wanted to make sure that everything is done properly, so I painted the inside of the hat red, and I had also put the sparkles on top of that as well. So this is definitely like a wearable hat. It looks really very beautiful, and I'm sure that if I had to sell this hat, it would definitely be something like around $200. There was a lot of work that was put into it. The papers, again, are with Mod Podge. Everything was measured and added with the Mod Podge with an extra coat on top. So this hat's not going anywhere, and it's going to stay looking beautiful for a really long time. I actually plan on making some kind of a box for it with like a glass front so that it doesn't get dusty. No matter how clean you are, there's dust all over, and I'm just really hoping that you have enjoyed seeing all of the items that are here, the ones that are store-bought and stash, and the ones that I've made. The red roses I really paid close attention to detail on by cutting those out and molding them to appear to look real. It was important to me that the flowers would look extra pretty on this hat, because I was making the flowers first and then I did the hat last. So I've been playing around with this for quite some time, and I really do love these little flourishes here in the red. If you haven't paid any attention to that, if you go further back with the camera here, you can see how beautiful those stand out. And what I like about them is that you can bend those. So, and then I have that really big pin right there, a couple of stick pins from Wild Orchid Crafts. This one I added the beads, but the Wild Orchid Craft ones also have the gray bead with the cap on it already, so you don't have to add anything to it if you really don't want to. And so that's my my last project that is incorporating all of my handmade flowers and an altered item, beautiful and gorgeous flowers, and then some from wildorchidcrafts.com, and just a really nice idea. I was trying to kind of revolve this around New Year's because of the top hats, and you know, people wear hats and blow horns and masks and things of that nature. So that's what made me wanted to get a hat and make something special to share with you. And I am about to reach 3,000 subscribers, so I want to say thank you so very much to everybody. And even though I try to answer back all of the messages that I have, please know that eventually I will answer your question or get back to you, or thank you for subscribing. I really try to make sure that I do that. So everybody, happy and healthy New Year 2012, and I hope it's a lot better, a much better year for all of us coming. So thank you so much, and I appreciate all of the comments, and looking forward to 2012, beautiful new year to come. So everybody have a great night, and thank you so much for tuning in today. This is Susie. Take care, and thank you. Bye.